Grand Prix, you know, Formula 1 with my favorite. I don't know how many of you guys have been, you know, with Mercedes, you know. Maybe a lot of Ferrari fans out there, but I really love Mercedes, especially Lewis Hamilton fan. So here we are. Check this one out. The real world, we're gonna see this Grand Prix, you know, the final race tomorrow in Indian time at 6:40, and today we're gonna see a lot of practices going on. Maybe the F3 is already going on. You got 3 practices going on in the real life, and now we're gonna simulate some stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm playing it.
Hello and welcome to a wet and windy Italian Grand Prix here at Monza. The conditions will pose a challenge to the drivers today, but hopefully we'll be seeing them out on track soon. So it's dark skies overhead then, and plenty of dark looks from the pit wall as well. A frustrating time for the engineers, Anthony Davidson, who I imagine were hoping for some dry running today. But it's absolutely chucking it down out there.
Oh, well, you have to feel for the guys and girls on the pit wall, Crofty. You know, so much work goes into getting these 2 cars out on track, not just from the pit wall, but from hundreds of people back at the factory too. The race team here at the circuit are just the most visible part of a very wide operation. And then the rain comes, and you immediately know a bunch of things. First, you aren't going to get much running. Second, you're going to see a lot of useless data, even if you do get out there. And third, the odds of needing an emergency rebuild before qualifying just went through the roof.
See the session info right now? Anyway, I do not know much of this, so they could hop right back and go into the track, but I hate, you know, driving on a wet track.
Track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
I hope final races give me a dry track. Give me the qualifier. I choose the qualifier. Nice dry track. Okay, it is red. It takes a lot of time. Wait a minute. Hopefully we could get to qualifiers. I hate to drive on that track, so
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3.
and there's one-shot qualifying. Okay, let's do this. There we are.
Practice is all wrapped up as we move into qualifying here at the Autodromo di Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. Any moment now, the teams will be heading out onto the track.
Get in there, Lewis. Alright, it's a bright day. Maybe
when it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
Alright, now straight to the qualifiers. See what we got. We have a really good tire compound. Maybe I don't know much about this, but let's go to the track. Just go right away from us. Alright, fine stuff. So qualify, hope to hit the podium. P1 would be perfect for us. Let's do this now. P1 is all we need, man. Right at the moment, but how many of you over F1 fans here? I'm a big F1 fan here. Maybe I should concentrate on the track rather than talk. Okay, I had a couple of tracks, so maybe yeah, but the last time I know. Last year. What's gonna hold you? Bad qualifier. Let's do this again. I can't believe I messed it up. It's so embarrassing. Hopefully the Ferrari is right behind us. It's alright folks, it's a rough boy, it's not a problem. Let's go to your front line.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
Alright, we got P1.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Hamilton, Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Alright, now for the Grand Prix, the final. Let's get in there. Aim for a victory, lads. Aim for the victory. Podium. Yep, the P1. That's our spot. Final race, let's do this. 5 laps only. This is freaking YouTube video, so.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix.
Oh wow, that's really good. It's
We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Anthony Davidson joins me today and looking very chirpy as well, it must be said. And by your smile, I'm guessing you're anticipating a good race today.
I always get like this when it comes to race day, Crofty. You should know that. I do think we're in for an extra exciting one today, though, that's for sure. The current lineup of drivers are all super competitive, and with the recent upgrades being made by some of the teams, who knows how today will play out.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and Albon, Sainz, Magnussen, Norris and Sergio Perez, Gasly, Grosjean, Kimi Raikkonen and Hulkenberg, Stroll, Kvyat, Daniel Ricciardo and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Alright, now we go to find...
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
Car setup and everything is really fine. Hope it does optimize all by itself. Let's go for the race. Are you kidding me, lad?
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I see that. But I was supposed to have fun. Right. That's really bad. What a stupid guy I am.
Okay,
Let me go. Right, that's how you gotta let go. Thanks for that, man.
start.
And we'll be looking good at the end too. Don't worry about it. Now that I got the wheel. Making good the Ferrari. Now I'm oh, Dad. You holy shit, man.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Okay, the first one was pretty good. We got 1, 3, 3 on the time. Don't do anything stupid, okay? You were right behind me, I can see that. the track right now. Top speed, alright, let's go.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
More ahead. You're in the field right now. That's a bad turn. Don't mess it again. Got lap 4. You only got 1 to go. Way ahead of these guys. Alright. Not great.
This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap. Finish in the Grand Prix. Do it. Get through that load. Not a bad turn, but watch it. Final lap. Going for the Grand Prix. Gotta be on that track. So, and we want to run.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
I just won the freaking Grand Prix.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, Lance Stroll would be my pick. He managed to keep a cool head today whilst pushing through the field.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.